guys, welcome. We're going to be looking at the 1984 action, comedy, romance, adventure, Romancing the Stone. And this was directed by Robert Zemeckis and stars Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, Danny DeVito, and Manuel Ojeda. And this film is a lot of fun. Always have time for it when it's on TV, and it's on TV a lot. It was also the film that propelled Michael Douglas's acting career into the big leagues. And it was Robert Zemeckis' first box office hit after he'd had two box office failures in the likes of I Want to Hold Your Hand and Used Cars, which are good films, but it is the success of Romancing the Stone which changed history as we know it, as it greenlit the creation of the Back to the Future history. And you might be wondering, Paddy, how do you know all this? Have you looked this up on Wikipedia? And I can say positively, no. I have bought this awesome book, which you might have seen in my other videos. I've got a lot of books back here on movies, which I might look at in future episodes. But I bought this book, Back to the Future, and it's got anything you want to know, obviously, about the Back to the Future, but also it's got the earlier career of Robert Zemeckis. So definitely a book to check out. And if you want me to check this out in a future video, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to do that, and plenty of the other books back there. Let me know. But for now, we're gonna dig into this movie, so here we go. Romancing the Stone begins by introducing us to Joan Wilder, played by Kathleen Turner, a romance novelist living a lonely existence in New York City. She fantasizes about meeting the perfect man, which carries over into her works of fiction. Joan receives a phone call one day from her sister, who has been kidnapped by antique smugglers Ira and Ralph, played by Zach Norman and Danny DeVito. Her sister tells her that her deceased husband sent Joan a treasure map, and if she brings it to Cartagena in Colombia, they'll release her. However, Ira and Ralph aren't the only ones interested in the map, as Joan soon finds out on her journey to Colombia, Colonel Zolo, played by Manuel Ojeda, a dead ringer for Omar Sharif. Hey, this man looks nothing like me. Please, smell my pit. Is also very interested in the contents of the map. So much so, he'll kill for it, and has in the likes of Joan's sister's husband. Luckily, in Cartagena, Joan meets Jack T. Colton, played by Michael Douglas, who she enlists to help her reach her sister and keep her safe from the relentless assault of Colonel Zolo and his men, and Danny DeVito, who is trying to get the map before Zolo gets it. Over the course of the movie, there is great adventure and fun to be had, and a blossoming romance between the two leads, as Joan Wilder and Jack T. Colton unravel the mystery behind the treasure map and seek to reach Joan's sister and save her before it's too late. This film is a lot of fun. Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner having a great time. There's great chemistry there, and that rubs off on the audience, and it was rubbing off on me. And you might be thinking, Michael Douglas's character, Jack T. Colton, he's sort of similar to another guy, you know, in style, and Indiana Jones. But you know what? Not as cool, but he's still a good character. And I was thinking, has anyone else shared this opinion with me? So I looked it up on the internet and came across this site called unproductivememberofsociety.com, and it explored this aspect of the movie and it also explored other elements of the movie, so it's quite funny, definitely something to check out. They also made me think about the implausible plot, in the sense as to why did Joan physically travel all the way to Cartagena when she received the map in the mail? I mean, why didn't she just mail it back? But then again, we wouldn't have this movie, so... And as I said, it was a box office hit, so a year later in 1985, we had the sequel, The Jewel of the Nile, and this film, it's fun. It's not as good as the original, so typical sequel style, but it has returning cast members of Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, and Danny DeVito, so it's something to check out. And before I put in my concluding remarks, I have to give special mention to one of the best romantic belly flops in movie history. I mean, ladies, if you weren't enraptured by him before, look at him dive. Majestic. This is a quintessential 80s action romantic adventure. It might be as good as Indiana Jones, but it's a damn sight better than King Solomon's Mine. So a thumbs up.
A thumbs up? A thumbs up? What the hell's a thumbs up?
I have a talking thumb. Until next time, press that subscribe button below. I'm Paddy McManus.